All right, since again, remember we are in chapter 12, we're kind of just pulling from it, so I'll just keep the days running. So this is day 2 of chapter 12. Example 1. Find an equation for a circle with center -2, 8. And with radius of 10. So the biggest thing is with this chapter, you are always going to have to keep coming back to this piece of paper. This piece of paper is going to, every day you're going to be coming back to this. So yes, we did graph some things, but remember we always have to come back to this, and today we're going to be working with these 4 formulas. So since we are doing a circle, and it says the center of -2, 8 and radius of 10, we're going to use this one right here. What happens with the signs of our center when we put it into the equation? They change, they go opposite, is right. So remember that when you have here the formula, and I can write it down for you up here, the formula was your x minus h squared plus y minus k squared is equal to r squared. And remember that your center is hk. So it'll always be the opposite. So I want you to take a second and I want you to write the equation you think goes with this circle. Alright, hopefully you have had time to write it down, and let's see. Amber, what did you put for your equation?
X plus 3 squared plus y minus 8 squared equals 100.
Very good. Now, what happens if I say, so that would be finding the equation of the circle with this. Now, what happens if I said that I wanted the equation for the exterior of the circle? So I want the exterior of the same circle. I want you guys to go back here and I want you to look at your 4 formulas that we're using today, and I want you to think about what am I going to do with that equation. What do I have to do? There's only one thing I have to do. Anybody know what that one thing is? Yep, Kate? Yeah, so I'm going to change this to, since I want your exterior, I'm going to change this to your greater than, your sign right here, your greater than. So I'm going to have x plus 2 squared plus my y minus 8 squared is greater than 100. One thing that might help you also when we are doing this lesson and we're doing the interior and exterior, this says that the circle is greater than 100. If we flip it around, it'll say the circle is less than 100. So that means that it's the inside. When we're doing less than 100, we're doing everything inside it. All right, example 2. I'm going to graph 9 is less than x plus, or x squared plus y squared is less than 36. So first of all, hopefully you all realize that it's still a circle. And first of all, where's the center of the circle? The origin, 0, 0. So what you have to do here is the first one, we're going to go to 9, or we take the 9 and we find the radius, which the radius would be 3. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and it's going to go 3 out each way. And it's going to be dotted circle because it's not equal to. If this line was equal to, then it would be a solid circle. So we're going to go dotted. And then we have here, we have 36. So I'm going to, so you guys can have an example of both, I'm going to make this equal to. We're going to say less than or equal to 36. So the radius on this one is what? 6, right? So I have to go out 6, so that was 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'm going to make this a solid because I changed the sign so that you can have one of each so we can remember. Oops, horrible circle. But that's right. And so it's saying it's between the radius of 3 and 6, so this is where we would shade. If you just had, I guess I'll do one more example. I'll do a short one. If I said graph x squared, we'll do this as example 3, I guess. If we did x squared plus y squared, and we're just going to do less than, we'll do less than 4. So if it's x squared plus y squared is less than 4, we have a circle with radius 2. Is it a solid or dotted line for my circle? Dotted. So it's a dotted. And is it inside or outside that circle? When it's less than your 4? Inside. All right, very good. All right, questions. So on your, I believe that's everything that's on your worksheet today. I'll make sure I look at it real quick. Your worksheet has, your worksheet has what we did today plus some of the stuff we did on Friday. So by the end of the hour, you must turn in your take-home